Hey guys.
What's up?
We are currently planning our meals for the month of June. We get quite a lot of questions about how we meal plan for a month because a lot of people do it by week, but we do it monthly because that's easier on us because we only have to take the time to plan meals one time a month. So what we do every month is we ransack our stash of cookbooks, put them everywhere, and go through them and see what looks good. And the thing is that we have a number of days where it has to be a really quick meal, but I don't want to do fast food or things like that. So we have some really good cookbooks that are centered around quick and easy meals. I don't know, I love cookbooks. I've always loved cookbooks.
Like this one, for example. Dinner ASAP.
Yep, everything in this one, 65 meals in less than 25 minutes. And this is a cooking light book. And I do like cooking light stuff. They've all been pretty good.
Roasted street corn.
Oh yeah, who doesn't like street corn?
This is the problem we end up with, is that we'll grab each book and be like, oh, that looks delicious. Oh, that looks so good. That looks really good. And it gets hard trying to pick things to eat.
And this is another one of my favorite books right here. It is America's Test Kitchen, which is, I mean, by far one of my favorites.
Right? That's the OG.
Yeah. This is the Quick Family Cookbook. Everything in here is under 45 minutes. There's Lou right there. He's hanging out.
Excuse me.
Right here, we have one of the best laid out cookbooks I think I own. It's in a nice binder here. We have some last minute sides on the inside page, and then everything has tabs so you can just flip to what you're looking for, like soups and stews, salads for supper, casserole favorites. I mean, everything is exactly where you need it. And we cook something out of here almost every single month, and there hasn't been a thing that wasn't just absolutely delicious.
That's friggin'
Yes, and I just recently got another America's Test Kitchen book. This one's called Spiced because I've been wanting to learn a little bit more about how to use my spices. And we have, I think, 3 dinners coming out of here this month so far.
Yep.
And some more staples are our Ree Drummond books.
Oh my gosh.
Pioneer Woman, I mean, it is so good. Everything she makes is amazing.
Especially her meat dishes.
Oh yeah.
Because they live on a friggin' dairy farm or a meat farm or whatever you want to call it.
A cattle ranch.
A cattle ranch. I don't think it's called a meat farm. They live on a cattle ranch. So any of her meat dishes are amazing.
Yes, they are.
And that's what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for her Salisbury steak.
Yeah, that's one of our favorites. And she has this, she had these taco chicken breasts that we do sometimes.
Yeah.
They're really easy freezer meals. So you just make up a whole bunch of it and stick it in the freezer. Some of my other cookbooks I have back here, everything's fallen over because we've taken out so many.
We have 5 cookbooks, 6 cookbooks out right now.
I have Weight Watchers, Hungry Girl, The Great Potato Cookbook. Here's a Cook's Country Cookbook, which is another America's Test Kitchen. This is from the entirety of a year of TV shows. This is the Delicious Disney book that goes along here with the Kitchen Magic with Mickey book. And we have a Epcot Festivals book. I mean, you know we're Disney fans. We kind of, you know, this should be expected. My Martha Stewart baking book. Skinny Taste, another one of my favorites. She is a blogger, and the other book is actually sitting over there because I was looking through it. And has some of the most delicious healthy recipes. Again, this is one that no matter how many times I use it, it's amazing. And there hasn't been something I didn't love out of it. Clean Slate is just a clean cooking book. A lot of vegetable recipes in here that are really good. Naturally Sweet is an America's Test Kitchen, and it's a dessert baking book with everything is like 30 to 50% less sugar, and it's really good. Highly recommend this if you're watching your weight. I have this Christina Tosi All About Cake. These bake books are awesome for someone that's a little more into baking. They're on the advanced side, but they're very interesting. Best Love Healthy Recipes. This is another cooking light book. This has so many recipes in it, it gets confusing because there aren't a lot of pictures. It's just packed with recipes. We have good old Alton Brown. I have to have time for this one. Everything takes like 4 days to make, but everything is amazing. I have a meatless cookbook from Martha Stewart and the Martha Stewart's Cooking School. As you can see, pile of cookbooks over here. And these right here, these are some of my most used, and some recipes from my mom and stuff like that that we use very, very often. And I think, yeah, we have a little thing of crock pot, like easy recipes, some dump cake recipes that Jeremy's mom got for me. Here is the Sunshine Club of Gastonia's cookbook. This is from my aunt's church. I mean, it's like if your grandmother was cooking you dinner all the time. That's better. I was very dark. Oh, is that it? There we go. The Salisbury steak recipe. Now, yeah.
This is good as Salisbury steak, or we've had them as burgers before.
Yes.
And oh, they're so good.
Yeah. Now, it's not going to be exactly the same anymore.
No.
Because she uses heavy cream in her ground beef. She puts heavy cream in it, and we can't do that. For those of you that don't know, I am dairy free, not by choice.
Not by choice.
But because my body has completely and utterly forsaken me and rejected dairy. So we're having to learn to cook differently. But maybe in this vlog, maybe in another one, I'm not sure, we're going to experiment making a not cheese powder that we can use to make any kind of cheese sauce. I think what we're going to do is make Philly cheesesteaks with it. Yeah.
Remember when we had this? Before your body hated everything?
Yeah, the mustard cream sauce. Well, remember I did end up making that with coconut milk.
Yes, and it was still delicious.
Yes, it was. So we're learning, and we're making some new and different kinds of cheeses. So with that being said, that's all of our cookbooks and how we decide on what we're going to eat. We try to keep it relatively healthy. Most of the things we pick are 600 calories or under for the meal. And of course, with all of these, we'll do some kind of like vegetable side or a starch in a vegetable or something like that. Just keep it nice and rounded out. Okay, so how the month thing works. What we do is we cook by the week, but for the whole month. So say Monday we have spaghetti, and Tuesday we have grilled chicken, and Wednesday is usually what we call a freezer day, where I buy something really quick and easy to make that I can put in the freezer, take it out, heat it up, and we're eating. Thursday, would be hamburgers. So every Thursday we have hamburgers. Every Monday we have spaghetti, but it's spaced out by week, so you're only eating it maybe 4 times in a long month. And you really don't get tired of it. But I can go to the grocery store for the most part once, but if we have a lot of vegetables, I have to buy them fresher, so a couple times. But it makes it very easy. I have to go to the grocery store less. I know what I'm getting prepared to cook when we get home. And Jeremy knows what he's getting prepared to cook when he gets home, if he gets home before I do. It's easy that way. So I'm not sure how many we have picked out right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write them down.
We're both hungry, so we got a lot of meals.
Yeah, we're going to lunch with my dad in a few minutes. So what I'm gonna do is pass the camera off to Jeremy, and I'm gonna make a list of all the meals that we've picked out, see if we need any more if we're good. And then after I do that, what I'll do is go through all of the recipes, write down the ingredients, or what I actually do is I tell our Alexa that I need a bunch of stuff added to our shopping list, and she adds it all. I pull it up on my phone when we go to the grocery store. Just buy everything we need. I buy enough to make the recipe 4 times. It's that simple.
Were you a little scared to say her name just
now? Was a little scared. I was afraid she would wake up because she's over here listening right now. There she is. She was over here listening with her googly eyeballs. Ooh. But she keeps track of my grocery list for me. It's honestly the easiest way to do it, because I'm not going, where's my grocery list? Did I write that down? So here, I'm going to pass the camera off to Jeremy. I'm going to write everything down that we're eating so you guys can see it as well as us. and then we'll be hitting the grocery store up sometime soon. That's how it works. It's pretty easy, and we'll show you how we do our calendar. We have a calendar that lives on the refrigerator, and it shows all of our meals.
Yep.
Yep. Pretty easy stuff.
Sometimes we'll stand there and stare at it and go, ooh, Tuesday's gonna be really good.
Yeah, you know, the original reason I did this was because when we first got married, I didn't have a lot of experience cooking. And I thought if I did it this way, I would have a chance to make one recipe 4 times. And that would get used to making the recipe. And it would help me get a little more familiar with cooking. And it just kind of stuck because it was really easy. All right, so what we do is we have Sunday, which we eat lunch at my mom's on Sunday, so it's a whole lot of food. So we try to do something light and easy.
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and like I said, Wednesday is always a freezer meal day. So just something quick and easy that we can buy, like, you know, half pre-made, and I can just throw in the oven or whatever. Make it easy on me because sometimes you just get tired of cooking and you need a break. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Saturdays are what they...
Anything can happen Saturday.
That's right. It used to be anything can hot dog Saturday because we would always end up going to this little place up the road from us and getting hot dogs every single Saturday.
I forgot it was called Anything Can Hot Dog Saturday.
It was. But Saturday is our cheat day. I'm gonna say cheat day. I mean, we don't hardcore diet. We just try to make healthy choices. So Saturday is all of that's out the window and we can have whatever we want.
Anything
for
can
dinner.
hot dog Saturday. I forgot all that.
So Saturday is anything can happen Saturday.
I think we need to bring back hot dog Saturday.
Anything can hot dog Saturday. So Sunday we're going to be having our grilled chicken salad, and I try to space out our meats so that we're not eating, you know, pork 3 days in a row or 2 days really close together or something like that. So we'll have a little bit of variety. Monday, since we have chicken, we'll try these thick cut pork chops with smoked salt. And the whole point of this book is like we'll be making the smoked salt. And they just use liquid smoke, which I know is the quicker way to do it. But we do have a smoker, so we could smoke our own salt. That might be kind of fun. Anyway, so we'll be having pork chops, and with those pork chops we'll probably have some potatoes and maybe some green beans. Yeah. And so Tuesday, what else we have in here?
We have to have another quick day for Tuesday.
This one isn't really quick. So we'll have this on a different day. The crispy pan-fried chicken cutlets with garlic curry sauce.
Cutlass is a car, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, it looks delicious. And they have cucumbers on the side, which I am totally down. I love cucumbers.
So we'll do that a Thursday then.
Yeah, we'll do, or we could do Friday. We'll see if we need to switch it around.
Sure.
Pan-fried. And the sauce in this is made with like a whole milk yogurt. So I'll get a soy yogurt because that's an easy fix.
Right.
Yeah.
Norman, why are you licking the table?
So did it taste like food? These books look tasty. Can I have some? All right, and what else we have there? We have the Salisbury steak.
Salisbury steak.
Which could be a Tuesday. The good thing about the Salisbury steak recipe is if I take one Tuesday and really hit it hard when I come home.
Make lots of it.
We can make a lot of the Salisbury steak, form them into patties, and then, you know, we'll cook 2 of them and put the rest of them in the freezer. So all I have to do on like Monday is take them out and put them in the refrigerator to thaw. And then on Tuesday when I come home, I can throw them in a pan, make the sauce, and they're ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah. So Tuesday we can do those.
So we end up just having one really stressful Tuesday, and then the rest of them are fine.
And then the rest of them are easy. Which is the way I usually do that recipe anyway. So Tuesday is Salisbury steak. I think we should do some cauliflower with that.
Yeah?
That would go well with the Salisbury steak. Because we're already having potatoes with the pork chops the day before. So we'll switch it up and we'll have some cauliflower, maybe some mashed cauliflower.
Sure.
Maybe some carrots. I don't know. We'll see.
I like carrots.
And then Wednesday's freezer day. We have pan-fried chicken cutlets. So Friday, we have that on Thursday. And then Friday we'll have our Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteaks.
I will probably have mine on a flatbread, just to cut down on the calories.
Sure.
Jeremy can have his on whatever he likes because I sit at a desk all day. Like I don't get a lot of exercise at my job. I just sit on my behind all day and type at a computer. Jeremy is very active. He works hard all day, every day, and sweats everything out. And he doesn't really have to think about that quite as much as I do. Yeah, you know, I am active. We do things like I do silks.
You said
and I try to exercise other days of the week too, but I haven't been able to recently because I've had double silks like 2 days in a row, and that just took it out of me.
You have a class today.
I do have a class.
I forgot all about your class
today. Yeah, I have
today.
a class at 5 o'clock today.
Ooh, that'll give me time to cut some grass. Yeah, I like cutting grass.
With the Philly cheesesteaks, I'm not sure what we'll have as the side, but we'll figure it out.
For that, we can have Philly cheesesteaks as a side.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteak.
And that's what we'll be using the not cheese sauce for.
That's right.
So that'll be interesting. We'll see how that turns out. So 2 days out of the week, I cook on Wednesday, or Jeremy cooks on Wednesday. It's just something that's really
It's super duper
so
easy.
Saturday is really the only day we don't cook dinner. But this, if you're watching your money,
This is a great way to do it.
this is a really good way to do it. We've figured up sometimes how much a meal costs us, and a really good full home cooked meal was like $4 a person.
Something like that. Yeah, it was pretty cheap.
I mean, even with those meal planning sites where they'll send you your food in a box or whatever, it's massively more expensive than that. But you know, you're counting on someone else putting everything together, doing all your chopping, stuff like that. That'd be great if you wanted to save more time. And if we had the resources, we would totally give that a try.
Sure.
But it's way too expensive. So if you want a budget, this is a really fantastic way to watch your money. And also if you're watching what you eat, because you know how many calories you're getting in each one. And we just try to stick to cookbooks that we know are, pretty healthy.
Yep.
And we try to watch our sides because that's where you get in trouble usually.
Sides and sauces, right?
Yeah. So, yeah. This is what we're gonna do.
The only thing with the one-stop grocery shopping for the month is that it's a higher upfront cost.
Yeah.
But it all works out throughout the month.
Yeah. You have that one big bill in the beginning.
Yep.
But you could spread it out if you needed to. But we haven't had any trouble with it because what I typically do is go to a discount store like Aldi's or Lidl or something like that.
You go to Lidl's just for the cookies and cakes and things.
I go to Lidl's just for the baked goods. They're delicious. But typically I'll go to...
We said delicious,
I
not delicious.
Oh.
I don't know that one.
Of course you don't.
Yeah, so I'll go to Aldi's, buy everything I can there. And there's always some stuff that I can't get there. I'll get our meat from Tyson. Tyson Brothers, the people that make not make the chicken, but sell the chicken in your grocery store. Same Tyson. We actually have one of those around here, and they have a place where you can go buy your meat.
That's
there.
right.
And it's very cheap, especially if you're getting like frozen chicken breasts. There's not a better place to get them. And they have really excellent bacon.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's really good. And then everything else I'll buy from a standard grocery store, and that's usually not a whole lot. So next thing we're going to do is make the shopping list. We're going to go to the grocery store, and then we'll show you guys everything we cook.
That's right.
Yeah. So I hope that wasn't too boring. I hope that explains how we do our meal planning, because I have a lot of friends and family that ask me about it. We enjoy it. They think it may be boring to have the same thing every week, but I mean, you think about it, it's 7 days till you have the same thing again.
And I usually come home and look straight at the board and I'm like, ooh, it's this tonight. Or I end up looking forward to the meal after a week.
We'll see you guys soon, probably a different day. We'll find out. Anyway, see you guys soon.